Dust off your suitcase and maybe even grab your passport because our next exciting guest is making us get creative with our vacations. And not only that, her and her husband are making sure that we do so by not just settling for any ordinary hotel room. Joining us is author and viral travel host Margaret Beinart.
Thank you for having me.
Your enticing photos of cool hotel rooms are not just getting the attention of millions on Instagram and TikTok, but encouraging us to explore new places and start planning our next vacation today. So tell us about how you and your husband got started on this journey.
We were both photographers already when we met, and then we started doing work as photographers together. So we were traveling a lot, staying in a lot of very boring hotels. And eventually we thought maybe we should try to find something a little more unique so that we're not always in the same type of room. And that's when we found this whole world of cool, both vintage and new theme hotels. We noticed how much it made our trips far more exciting to have an experience that was so intimate and unique in a way that pulled us out of our day-to-day routine. Even in travel, a hotel room can look the same in every city, a lot of white walls and gray carpeting. So to stay in hotels with, floral carpeting or a champagne glass tub were just ways to kind of wake us up in a new way and experience something new together.
Glancing through the pages, it's not hard to see that there is a unique array of getaways, perfect for couples who are looking for a romantic getaway, but also single gals like myself who are looking to get more out of their getaway.
Yeah, I think it's a very fun way to travel. If you're a couple, these places offer from really classic honeymoon suites, heart-shaped tubs, a lot of red and gold and pink. But also, I think for a lot of my friends who are also looking for somewhere fun to get a great Instagram photo, go stay in a fantasy suite where the bed is in the shape of a giant seashell. Go stay in a jungle room where your room is surrounded by fake palm trees, and it offers you this really fun, almost kind of backdrop. It's almost like a stage of a Broadway show, and you get to just kind of be a part of the show there.
Tell us about the rooms that have most captivated you, some of your favorites.
It's so hard because there are so many beautiful places that just offer something so wild. I think I'm always torn between the Poconos hotels that have the original heart-shaped tubs and the champagne glass tubs. Those, there's nothing like that, and I still just love that they still are open today. And then also just a classic theme hotel. I mean, the Roxbury in New York is truly next level. I mean, their suites are truly like movie sets. Every single piece of the room is part of the decor. And I've seen people go where they bring their own costumes and they really do get into the theme. And I think that's such a cool thing to offer.
What makes an excellent themed room according to your standards?
I think anything that can really pull you out of your day-to-day life. I'm in a cool room. I don't want to scroll the internet. I don't want to see what other people are up to. I'm obsessed with where I am right now because it's so different and cool. And there's a time limit on it. Checkout's at 11. That you only get one night there.
Tell us about the affordability of some of these kitschy hotels.
The cool thing about this genre, again, is that there's a pretty wide range. So, you might be paying $200 to $300 for a nice hotel room in a big city, but a lot of these places are in smaller towns outside of a big city. They kind of offer locals a way to travel too. So, even we've stayed in places that their theme is travel destination. So we've stayed in a hotel where they have a Rome themed room, and they have a Venice themed room, and they have a Los Angeles themed room, but it might be in Idaho. You know what I mean? It really offers anyone an ability to escape.
And aside from getting their hands on your book, Hotel Kitsch, what other travel advice do you have?
That's a great question. I think be open to new experiences. So if you're traveling, maybe you're used to staying in the same type of hotel all the time, but maybe look up, a boutique hotel, or look up a historic hotel, and you kind of never know what you'll find. I will also say, we've found theme rooms just by asking the person at the front desk, do you happen to have any special honeymoon suites or theme rooms that you don't advertise? And it's shocking how many places just don't advertise their theme rooms. You just have to know to ask, or maybe the locals know. But always ask. Ask if they have a honeymoon suite. You never know where you're going to find a heart-shaped tub.
Where can we get our hands on the book Hotel Kitsch?
It's on Amazon, and you can also just go to hotelkitsch.com, where we've listed more places that sell it. We've seen it in a lot of local stores too, so that's been really fun.
Well, Margaret, thank you so much for joining us and telling us about Hotel Kitsch, a pretty cool tour of America's fantasy getaways. Just flipping through the pages, I already feel as though I am in vacation mode and in these hotel rooms, and I already know where you'll find me next. In Cinderella's carriage. Thank you so much for joining us again, and I can't wait to see where our viewers will travel to next.
Of course, thank you so much for having me.